All right, AlphaDev discovers faster sorting algorithm. Are you ready for a faster sorting algorithm? Here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. AIs aren't going to take your jobs. They're just going to take your algorithms, okay? They're going to put their little hands on your algorithms and take them, all right? New algorithms will transform the foundations of society. Wait, of computing. Sorry. I thought I read that all beforehand, but I didn't, okay? Really? Is that what I'm reading here? Did I just really read that? Here is the dildo. Hey, I'm trying to like do some nice YouTube content and look at, do you see what I have to deal with? I'm turning into actual Asmongold. Okay, anyways, digital society is driving increasing demand for computation and energy use. For the last 5 decades, we relied on improvements in hardware to keep pace, but as microchips approach their physical limits, it's critical to improve the code that runs on them to make computing more powerful and sustainable. That's why we're going to have ChatGPT generate all of our code, and then we're going to have ChatGPT heal our code because ChatGPT was wrong the first time. That way, it's high-performance code. Okay, high performance. This is especially important for the algorithms that make up the coding, code running trillions of times a day. Oh, I cannot speak today. Anyways, here we go. In our paper published today in Nature, it's a weird place to publish a computing paper. Okay, I didn't realize Nature was coming out there. We introduced AlphaDev, an artificial intelligence AI system that uses reinforcement learning to discover enhanced computer science algorithms, surpassing those honed by scientists and engineers over decades. Pathetic. Engineers, pathetic. A singular AI is beating your pants off. AlphaDev uncovered a faster algorithm for sorting, a method for ordering data. Billions of people use these algorithms every day without realizing it. They underpin everything from ranking online search results and social posts to how data is processed on computers and phones. Generating better algorithms using AI will transform. Give me the meat and give it to me raw. Okay, I just want to know. By open sourcing our new algorithms in the main C++ library, millions of developers and companies. You think millions of developers are using C++? Okay, hey, guess what? They are. Actually, they are. So, because everyone that thinks they write JavaScript, guess what you're writing? Okay, you're writing syntactic sugar for C++. That's all you're doing. Okay? You got a little JVM of JavaScript running underneath the hood, making your stupid code run somewhat quick. Okay? So guess what? This will benefit you too. Millions of developers and companies around the world now use it on AI applications across industries, from cloud computing and online shopping to supply chain management. Okay, just give me the meat. What is sorting? You know what sorting is. We're skipping that whole thing. Okay, everybody, you better know what sorting is. If you don't know what sorting is, we're gonna have some problems. Okay, I'm gonna sort you out. You got that, punk? Okay, maybe I should read a little bit just to make sure that we're all on the same page, okay? Just in case any of you feel, stupid right now and you feel like, oh, I don't know what sorting is. Well, okay, sorting is a method for organizing a number of items in a particular order. Example includes alphabetizing 3 letters, arranging 5 numbers from biggest to smallest, or ordering a database of millions of records. Okay. So if you were to sort, say, devs on a axis of most fit to least fit, you'd have like Melky Dev on most fit side, and you'd have Trash Dev on the other side, currently eating brownies. As the limit of T approaches 0, Trash Dev is either making or eating brownies. I don't know if you know that, but it's called the theorem of trash. Okay, it's been proven. It's proven, actually. It's proven. You know how you know it's proven? Watch this. You go over to Twitter, right? You go over to Twitter. You don't search up that. You look up trash dev. You jump on here. I guarantee you within 4 pages, there will be a picture of brownies. All right, 1. Like I said, okay, not even 2 pages in. Brownies, ice cream. Trash Dev, get your life in order, okay? Get your life in order, okay? Or else I'm going to sentence you to 3 weeks in JSON diesel, okay? Okay? Anyways, let's keep on going. I think we all know what sorting algorithms are. AlphaDev uncovered faster algorithms by starting from scratch. Interesting. Rather than refining existing algorithms, and began looking where most humans don't, the computer's assembly instructions. Okay. Okay. Assembly instructions are used to create binary code for computers to put into action, while developers write code in languages like C++, known as a high-level language. Whenever someone says C++ is a high-level language, I feel like, like there's like a debate gonna happen there, right? I'd like to call it like a really strong mid. C++ is mid at best. Okay, and I mean that in every sense of that phrase. We believe many improvements exist at the lower level that may be difficult to discover in a higher level coding language. Computer storage and operations are more flexible at this level, which means there's significant but more potential. Okay, so look at this. We got C++ that turns into assembly, that turns into a bunch of ones and zeros. All right, code is typically written in high-level programming language such as C++. Sorry, C++. There you go. This is even translated to low-level CPU instructions called assembly instructions using a compiler. An assembler then converts the assembly instructions to execute machine code that the computer can run. Okay, boom, 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 boom. An example of C++ algorithm that sorts up to 2 elements. Up to 2 elements. Okay, interesting. Look at that length. 0, 1, and 2. A lot of people say a 2-element sort. That length is pretty statistically average. You know what I mean? Lots of algorithms only operate on 2. I don't think we should be judging this kind of stuff. Some people have longer sorting algorithms, and that's totally normal. The variation makes life beautiful. Okay, can we all agree to that? Variation makes life beautiful. Okay. Variable sort too. Okay. We got, I don't know what EDI stands for. I really never do any sort of instructions. All I can tell you is that there's some registers being moved around. We're comparing a little bit. We're moving a little here. We're doing a little C move. We're doing a little bit more. We're doing the old OG move G. You know what I'm talking about? Boom. Let's go. Finding the best algorithm with a game. AlphaDev is based on AlphaZero. Classic. Our reinforcement learning model that defeated world champions in games like Go, chess, and shogi. I don't know that one. With AlphaDev, we show how this model can transfer from games to scientific challenges and from simulations to real-world applications. To train AlphaDev to uncover new algorithms, we transformed sorting into a single-player assembly game. At each turn, AlphaDev observes the algorithm it has generated and the information contained in the central processing unit, CPU. Then it plays a move by choosing an instruction to add to the algorithm. When the AIs get gamified, it's just like humans. They're going to get lazy. They're going to only work on getting their endorphins going. As soon, it's just like these AIs are just going to be like, hit me with that endorphin rush. I need some more gamification. I mean, this is going to end poorly, okay? This is how Skynet's born, okay? The number of possible combinations of instructions is similar to the number of particles in the universe. Oh, a classic 2 to the 80, right? Or the number of possible combinations of the moves of the game in chess. Oh, wow, there's over a Google of moves. I didn't know that. Or the games of Go. Oh my goodness, that's a large ass number. A single wrong move can invalidate an entire algorithm. Absolutely. Okay, interesting. Reward. Yay! We've done it. Okay, so it's obvious. I assume it's like a 0 and a 1, right? Like either you've done something good or you did something bad. Okay. Let's see. Figure A. The assembly game. The player AlphaDev receives the state of the system as input and plays a move by selecting an assembly instruction to add to the algorithm that has been generated thus far. The reward computation. After each move, the generated algorithm is fed test input sequence. For sort 3, this corresponds to all combination of sequences of 3 elements. The algorithm then generates an output, which is compared to the expected output of sorted sequences for the case of sorting. This agent is rewarded based on the algorithm's correctness and latency. As the algorithm is built, one instruction at a time, AlphaDev checks that it's correct by comparing the algorithm's output with the expected results. For sorting algorithms, this means unordered numbers go in and correctly sorted numbers come out. We reward AlphaDev for both sorting the numbers correctly and for how quickly and efficiently it does so. AlphaDev wins the game by discovering a correct, faster program. It's actually kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie to you, this is super interesting. What kind of... This is just like, I mean, is this just like a standard MLP? Is that all they're using here? Is just like a pretty simple MLP? Because this just sounds like they're doing a little bit of that, a little bit of that error back propagation. And just correcting? Or I don't understand how adding and removing instructions. Either way, it's simple, clueless. I mean, it sounds It sounds nutty. Reinforcement learning, yeah. You put your output into your input, baby. Wow. Have you ever done that? It's a pretty good time, must say. Sounds like a protein folding algorithm. You think so? I wouldn't know. AlphaDev uncovered new sorting algorithms that led to improvements in the LLVM lib C++ sorting library that were up to 70% faster for shorter sequences and about 1.7 faster for sequences exceeding 250,000 elements. Interesting. That number sounds like statistical noise. Oh, man, I've become super skeptical all of a sudden. We focused on improving sorting algorithm. I guess if you're doing it in assembly, you can kind of like just look at the assembly and be like, this is faster. Interesting. We focused on improving sorting algorithms for shorter sequences of 3 to 5 elements. These algorithms are among the most widely used because they are often called many times as a part of larger sorting functions. Improving these algorithms can lead to an overall speedup for sorting any number of items. To make the new sorting algorithm more usable for people, we reverse engineered the algorithm and translated them into C++, one of the most popular coding languages that developers use. These algorithms are now available. I actually kind of want to look at that. This sounds exciting. Okay, finding the novel approaches. Okay, this is very interesting. AlphaDev not only found faster algorithms, but it also uncovered novel approaches. Its sorting algorithm contained new sequences of instructions that save a single instruction each time they're applied. That can have huge impact on these algorithms that are used trillions of times a day. We call these AlphaDev swap and copy moves. Like, I understand all 3 of those words individually, but when you put them together like that, I have no clue what that means. Do you know what I mean? This novel approach is reminiscent of AlphaMove's Move 37. Okay. Libsoy, 1.7 for small sorts is noise, yes. But that was for a large sort. 1.7% was for the 250,000 element sort, whereas the 70% was for small sorts. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. I hate when you make it smaller and larger and it totally just loses your spot. A counterintuitive play that stunned onlookers and led to the defeat of legendary Go player. With the swap and copy move, AlphaDev skips over a step to connect items in a way that looks like a mistake, but it is actually a shortcut. Wow. This shows AlphaDev's ability to uncover original solutions and challenges the way we think about how to improve code. I actually really want to understand this. Okay. So we have some memory. All right, so we have some stuff here. So we do a lot of, like, we do a little move, a little compare. Everything looks the same. We don't do a move here. We compare here. See, the problem is I can't quite read this deliciousness. Yeah, see, I'm too stupid to read these instructions. I'm too stupid to actually read them. I was hoping that I could kind of like visualize what it's actually doing. Read comments. Hold on. R equals the max. S equals the min. Okay. You kind of know which one's more. You have A or C, and R contains A. S contains C, or one of the other way. P contains either A or B. Q contains the minimum. Really, it should contain S. Yeah, okay, it does. It contains S, the maximum of those 3, and then reorders those. Huh. I'd have to think about this for a little bit. The stream's not for really thinking about. I think I could kind of understand this. I'd have to like draw it out, but that sounds interesting. Okay. I think I see what's happening here. It's effectively just selecting out each one, right? So you know A and C's ordering. Then you know potentially B's ordering. And then you know the difference between if B is less than, or if B is greater than or less than A or C, which is Q. And so then you can kind of apply these, right? Q. Interesting. Yeah, because effectively Q is position 2, right? So, okay, I see what's happening here. So you take the smallest of these 2, then you take the middle element there. So that would be the middle element. This is what I don't understand, is right here. How do you know A and B? See, that's what I don't understand right here. How do you know A and... How do you know this? I'd have to think about this. I'd have to think about this for a little bit. All right, but interesting. All right. The original sort 3 implementation, yeah, dev swap move discovers that you only need min AB. Okay, and then I guess here's a larger one. I'm not going to try to figure these things out. The original implementation with max B, okay. So it looks like it's effectively removing an instruction here, removes a comparison here, removes a couple comparisons here, and another comparison here. Interesting. From sorting to hashing and data structures, after discovering faster sorting algorithms, we tested whether AlphaDev could generalize and improve a different computer science algorithm, hashing. Okay, so this one's super interesting because generalized hashing can still lead to huge problems. Have you ever seen the causal profiler? Did anyone ever watch the causal profiler? It showed that the causal profiler showed that like O3 optimizations didn't actually improve the speed, but actually slowed down some operations. Like not all optimizations were actually optimizations in the end. It was super interesting. And one of the things they found in hashing was that like sometimes generalized hashing produces really bad bucketing, and these bad bucketings create terrible performance, right? Hashing is a function algorithm in computing used to retrieve, store, and compress data. Like a librarian who uses a classification system. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I think we all know about that. We applied AlphaDev to one of the most commonly used algorithms for hashing and data structures and tried to discover a faster algorithm. When we applied it to a 9 to 16 byte range of hashing function, the algorithm that AlphaDev discovered was 30% faster. Again, I'd love to know how that works. This year, AlphaDev's new hashing algorithm was released into an open source ANSI library. Let's see, available to millions of developers around the world, and we estimate now that it's being used a trillion times a day. Very interesting. By optimizing and launching improved sorting and hashing algorithms used by developers all around the world, AlphaDev has demonstrated its ability to generalize and discover new algorithms with real-world impact. We see AlphaDev as a step towards developing general-purpose AI tools that can help optimize an entire computing ecosystem and solve other problems that will benefit society. I actually think this is a great use of AI. So to me, this is a great use of AI. This is finally like, because, I'm not going to lie to you. AI explaining React with an 87% accuracy or whatever ChatGPT 4 isn't necessarily like a great use of AI, right? It's mostly correct, and sometimes it lies to you, right? Like, that's kind of a shitty thing. AI giving you 100% code coverage, kind of a shitty, it's kind of shitty. But... Ooh, we're starting here in 1 minute. But this idea that it can just improve like really intense, just very specific instructions seems super cool. Until it starts cracking encryption. Yeah, that's why you get Pied Piper to take the fall. Everyone knows this. You get Pied Piper. We've already seen the episode, buddy. Okay? I've already seen it. Damn it. I hate this whole sites that do that. Okay, anyways, while optimizing in the space of low-level assembly instructions is very powerful, there are limitations as the algorithm grows, and we are currently exploring AlphaDev's ability to optimize algorithms directly in high-level languages such as C++, which would be more useful for developers. Yeah, that makes sense. AlphaDev's discoveries, such as the swap and copy moves, not only show that it can improve algorithms, but also find new solutions. We hope these discoveries inspire researchers and developers alike to create techniques and approaches that can further optimize fundamental algorithms to create a more powerful and sustainable computing ecosystem. I am going to do one thing before we end this. One thing I want to do is I'm going to take this, and maybe in the next 1 or 2 streams, I'm actually going to try to go over this and like write it out and try to understand it like on paper, because this seems super cool. Like, this idea seems super cool. I'd like to like be able to visually see what's happening. I think I can see what's happening right here, but it would be super cool to see this as well. I think it'd be a lot of fun, right? I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think I like that. Anyways, how to jerk 8 guys at a time, that's middle out algorithm. That's different, okay? Completely different. And that's 4 dudes, okay? You can't double the performance of middle out. Everybody knows that. You can't. There's no configuration in which, the thetas alone would be out of this world, okay? Do you realize how many, the sorting algorithm would require an AI just to properly sort the height differences. It would be insane. Anywho, the name is the middle outagen. Hey, by the way, like this video. Why do you guys not like my videos? Like them.